All right, so welcome to this video. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to create your book cover. Okay, remember our journals, our workbook, or prompted journals, whatever name you choose to call it, they are paperbacks. Okay, there's paperback and there's hardcovers. I don't do the hardcovers, to be honest. I'm not doing it yet. So maybe if I start doing, if I learn how to create it, I might add it to the training. But for now, all I publish is paperback on my journal. So how do you create your paperback book cover if you have no idea of designing before? Okay, so let's get into that so that I can show you how to go about it. All right, so what the tools you need is let me quickly add that here. You need Canva. Yeah, we used Canva earlier, right? So you're going to need Canva, and you're going to need Amazon obviously, and you're going to need a book cow. Okay, so these three sites are what you're going to need. So I'm going to explain why you need them. Okay, so and you're going to need Pixel or free image rights or free copyright image website. Just do a search. Okay, do a search on Google for that, but one of them is pixel.com. I think Pixels or Pixel. I'm not too sure. Okay, let's just go and check it. Okay, so it's Pixels. Okay, it's pixels.com. So all right, so let's start with the first one. Let's go to Amazon and see what we want to design. Let's have an idea of what we want to design. So in the last video, we're working with the overcome procrastination or overcome distraction, right? We're creating an overcome distraction journal and pursue. I think we're copying a book. We saw a book that we're copying. So let me try and go back and see if I okay, this is the book, Overcoming Distraction to Pursue a More Meaningful Life, Things That Matter. Okay, so we said overcoming distraction, pursue things that matter. That's the journal or workbook that we're creating. So the thing is, you cannot copy this is it, because I'm always very careful when it comes to designing. I don't want people to say that we are copied their style. So especially since I'm mimicking this book, or I'm doing something close to it. If I'm not doing anything, if I'm not mimicking or following a trending book or a best-selling book, and I'm just doing my normal research as a prompted journal, or and I come across something and I can do whatever I want. But with this one that I'm riding on the wave of a trend of a book, I'll be very careful to create something a bit unique. Okay, so for me, I'll come here and I'll type overcoming distraction distraction journal. Okay, I can do that. So let's see what comes out. All right, overcoming distraction journal. Okay, so if overcoming distractions, so for me, I think it's more about focus, right? That's what it means to me. Okay, so and I'm going to just check the books that are here. You see that, see somebody created something like what we're doing, but this is just a blank notebook. We don't want to do this. We want to do something that adds value to the market or adds value to the book that we are targeting. Okay, see, this book has not sold anything, I believe. That's why the rank is not found. It has not sold anything. So want to do something that will add value to the market. So now look at this, is anxiety. I like this cover. So I might mimic. Let me just create something similar to this. So because why, it's explaining what I want to achieve. This is something that is unfocused. So this is the focus now. So I can use this as my own idea of creating my cover. Okay. All right. So let's go into let's go into um creation of the cover. All right, so let's go to Canva. So now you remember we created a 6 by 9 interior, so that means we're going to create a 6 by 9 interior. Now on paperback, if you remember, our book paperback covers has a front and back and spine. Okay, so let me see if I can get an explanation on Google. Okay, paperback uh I'm trying to see paperback cover design. Okay, so I want to use to explain something to you because I realize some people make a mistake now. This one, this is just the front cover. Okay, this is just the front cover. This is not what you want to create. We are creating. Remember, we're creating a paperback. That means it's physical book that they will buy and hold in their hand. Okay, so that is why we need to create the front cover and the back cover, then the spine. Now look at this picture. This middle, that's what they call the spine. This is the front cover and this is the back cover. Okay, so we are going to create this same thing in our for our book. Okay, so let's go to Canva. No, before we go to Canva, now we know we need to create a custom size, create a design. Remember, custom size, but we can't use 6 by 9. Why? Because 6 by 9 is for just the front page. So for us to design it, that means the width of the book has to be longer. Yes, the length will still be the same, but the width has to be longer. Okay, so which is the breadth, like that's the horizontal part of the book has to be longer because we are now creating two front covers and merging them together with the spine. Okay, so let's go back to book how. So what do I use book how for? To know the exact size I need to create. That's just what I need this for. Okay, so come to resources. So you're going to see book cover size calculator. So it's the last one. Okay, so we'll put 6 here, we'll put 9 here. Then the page count, this is for exact the book that you created. You already know the page count. Okay, the book you created always have page number, so just go through it and see the page number. So if you did 100 pages, then you put 100 pages here. That's the interior, the number of the pages on your interior that you created earlier in the video we did before this one. Okay, so and the paper type is always white, so we click on calculate. So it's telling us that we are shooting for 12.5. So let me just do this. I copy, then take it here, put it here, then come back to this place, then choose the full height 9.25. Okay, oh sorry, let me change this to inches first. Let me take that. Okay, good. Then let me do the full width. uh Canva. Okay, fine. So this is what we are working with. Okay, so if we after we've done, we'll click on create new design, then to open up in a new tab. So this is what we are working with. Okay, this is exactly what we are working with. This is the front, back, and the middle. Okay, so how do we now do, what do we now need to do now? We need to now create something here. So let me see if I can see on focus image here. Okay, remember I said I want something, since we are creating something that has to do with target focus. Okay, I would definitely not see it here. So let's go to Pixel. That's why we need our website, the Pixel website. So let's click on pixels.com. So you can see free stock video, best free stock photos, royalty free images, videos shared by creators. So let's click on focus. And I'll tell you why I'm doing that, because of this book idea, this cover that I saw that I really liked and it's selling. So that means it is something quite right. Even though it's a bit simplistic, it's selling. This is light on focus. I think this should be light. This is light on focus. So if I want to get something similar to that, I can, but I'm not doing that. So okay, let's see. Okay, so we can see some unfocused images. Okay, can see some unfocused images. So now I think I can use any of these images, especially the ones that actually giving me the unfocused thing element. So should we go for this or this or this? Okay, let's see. Okay, let me see if I can. I think this one I would like. Okay, anyways, let me just download it. Let me save it. Let me save it. Okay, so it has been saved. We'll go back to Canva. We'll click on upload. Click on upload media. Then go back to my download to see the image. So I'm uploading the picture that I downloaded. Okay, this is the picture we downloaded. Let me open it. Okay, so this is the picture we downloaded. It's coming up because this is the picture we downloaded. So this is what I'm going to use for my cover. All right, so let's go back to what we're working with, and now we have it here. Okay, so I'm putting it. So I'll just try and drag it. I'll try and drag it. So okay. Anyway, so let me put two of them there. Okay, so I'm just going to put both of them in. Now, why I'm doing this is I want this middle to be black. Okay, so let me send to the back. Set image as background. Okay, so we are fine. But I want to put a spine. Sometimes if I feel lazy, I might not just put anything there and I'll just go ahead with this. But this is a shabby job. Okay, don't I want my covers to stand out. Okay, I want my covers to stand out. So I'm trying to know. I want to see the middle. I want to try and see the middle of this book cover. Okay, I want to see the middle. Okay, so another thing I can do now, let me use a shortcut. Okay, I'm doing this because I'm a bit experienced, but let me use a shortcut of what I do. So if I come here, I can actually download the cover. Okay, so this is the book type. So here, this is the template generator. Okay, this is template generator. So I'll put 6 here. I'll put 9, height 9, and page count 100. You know, we're shooting for 100 and whites. Okay, so I'll click on paperback, then I'll send it to my email address. Okay, so consent, check this consent you want. So okay, all right. So let me check. Then click on maybe next time. It's free. Okay, it's free. All right, so I believe it has been sent to my email. So let me pause this and I'll quickly check my email. Let me pause this. All right, so this is the stuff I received from Bookcover, and this is the template. Okay, so I'll download it. Take and go back to my Canva. Then I'll upload the picture. Okay, I'll upload the picture. So this is it. I'll upload it. So why am I doing this? Because I want to use this to know what I'm designing. Okay, so let me fit it into the template I'm using already. So now we know what we're designing, right? So okay, so let me bring back. So I can make this one. I can because usually we don't want this to disturb what you are designing. Okay, you don't want to disturb what you're designing. So I'll click on this and make it transparent a bit. Okay, I don't want it to disturb what I'm designing. So let me put this now into my cover. Okay, okay, fine. So I want to leave that middle open. Okay, so you remember we have our spine. So I'll bring this here and put it on the side. Okay, fine. So we have both front. This is the front, this is the back. So click on element and bring a triangle. Uh, a triangle. So let me go to my element and shapes, line and shapes, and I want this. Okay, so I'm going to drag it to the middle. I'm going to drag it to the end, then size it to cover just my spine. Okay, that's what I'm trying to achieve. So then I'll click on it, change the color to black. Oh, I want to fill it with black. Okay, so I think I'm using the wrong element. So let me go back. I think it's this. Okay, so let me delete this. Delete. Then let's put this. I want some. Yeah, I want a fill. A triangle that has a fill. Okay, I don't want just lines. I want the fill. Okay, so I'll cover the spine. Okay, so fine. So I think we are good now. And I'll change this color. I might change it. I might leave it at that, but I always just put it at black. I feel the black makes more sense, but it doesn't really matter what you put there. I just always like my designs to come out really good. So now that we have created this, we now need to add something. So I want to inspect all the edges and realize and make sure that everything is fine. Okay, everything is really perfect. Okay, so I think, oh, okay, I think my image here, I want to be sure my image is fine, is okay. Okay, so we have the correct size, we have what we're looking at. Then let's now look for circle. I want a circle. I want to put this, I want to put a circle in the middle. Remember, we're just modeling something here. Okay, so let's put this circle. All right, then inside the circle, let me turn it to white because I want to bring the focus to that circle. All right, then I'll put my element. No, I'll put a text. Then let me use this. Let me try this. Oh, okay. That's paid. That's a paid. It's a uh pro whatever they call it. All right. So okay. Let me put the heading. I can always edit the font, to whatever I like. Always edit it. If I want to use, I want to see something that will come out a bit, a bit attractive. Anyways, let me overcoming distraction. So I'll reduce the size to like 10. Let me see if it fits in. No, sorry, that's too small. 20. Okay, then I'll drag overcoming distraction. Shit. Okay, so I'll drag it to at least overcoming distractions. Okay, let me see if I can increase it a bit. Okay, maybe I'll have to put them over each other just so that I can make it a bit big, you know. Okay, so yeah, so you see now that we are getting something good. Okay, so if I want to what if I want to edit, if I don't like that font, I can always edit to whatever I like from this part. Okay, then overcoming distraction, and what was the thing again? Overcoming distraction and pursue things that matter workbook. Okay, so let's go back and let's put our subheading: pursue things that matter. Okay, let's take it into pursue things. So let me reduce this to like 25. Okay, pursue things that matter. Okay, we're getting something a bit interesting now, right? So let me make this bold. All right, so is overlapping a bit, so I don't want it to overlap outside this the circle. So let me put workbook. I can put workbook, I can put journal, whatever I've used in my interior. That's what I'll put here. So bold. So overcoming distraction journals, overcoming distraction, pursue things that matter workbook. Then I can put the author's name. They always asks for the author's name anyway, so you have to put it. So for here, I can, it depends on what I'm shooting for. Like for example, if you go back, this is the name. I'm not going to use that person's name anyways because I don't want to infringe on their. So let me look at overcoming distractions journal. Okay. All right. What? Oh, wait. Okay. Overcoming distractions is bringing me something else. This was not what we saw before. Okay, so you can use normal name. Those are the options of the authors. You can use normal name. You can use like a company. You can use journal publishing or publishers or something that will make them know that okay, this is actually a brand name. Okay, I can do like Ex, Ex, Xavier journals. Okay, I can do that. Okay, I can do that. Make it bold a bit, then turn it to white. White. I want white. So you see, voila, we have our cover designed. You can see it's not out of what you can do. It's not that hard. As you can see, it's everything I designed here is speaking volume of what I'm trying to achieve, overcome distraction, pursue things that matter. So these are this is not focus, but I'm bringing the focus into the circle here. Now, designing cover is not set in stone. It depends on what you are creating. So if you go back and you see something that is a bit better, okay, if you see something that's a bit better or something that an idea that you like, okay, an idea that you like, you can create it. Okay, look at this now, depression journal, daily check-in. This is quite simple if you look at it. Okay, um let me see, overcoming distraction. Okay, let me see if I'll get another. uh okay, let's see if we, okay, look at this now. This is quite simple, but this was what I was modeling, so I just did something close to that. See this person now, nothing is not really, it's not popping. Okay, it's not attractive. It looks like a book that's been copied, and basically there's nothing inside here that is adding value to the book the guy is modeling. So that's why I wouldn't do this. But if I was doing something out of place, it is still what I see on Amazon that will help me decide what I am doing. Okay, it's still what I'm seeing on Amazon that will help me decide what I'm doing. So I don't just wake up one day and decide, oh, this is the design I want to do. No, I want to always see what is happening on Amazon to see the best design that will sell my book. Okay, that's just what it is. Okay, there's no rule set. Now look at this now. This is practice for overcoming anxiety. More than 40 practices. These things you can do it in Canva, just exactly the way I showed you, the background, then the text, color it, and that's it. Okay. So yeah, it's going to take a while before you start mastering. Now look at this again. This is exactly something you can do. Okay, look at okay, this person modeled that book, okay, but they has not sold anything. Workbook, things that matter. Let's even see what the person has done. Okay, so this person is trying to write, just this is exactly what I'm teaching you right now. This person is trying to ride off the wave of that book that just came out. Okay, as you can see, look at it, he uses Eden prints. So that's exactly what I was saying. You can, if they don't allow you to write journals in your author's name, just use something publishing. Okay, you can write Xavier Publishing, or I use a lot of publishing, whatever, something publishing in my author's name. For example, even my company is Lodriff Publishing. I use it a lot on Amazon sometimes. So for clients that I help publish books, not the ones that I make money from actually, for clients. I put it so that if you can search, you can see that, oh, this guy actually help people publish books on Amazon. Okay, so you can see Eden print. So I'm not able to look inside. That's the problem. I will have we're just seeing what the person has done. And I'm recording this video right now. It's to April 24. I'm recording the day after. So probably this book has not started picking up sales, or probably it's because they are not adding value. And that's what's different from ours. And our own is adding value to what that person created. Okay, so that's how you create the cover. So now we've created our cover. So let me change this to, because sometimes they go against using this kind of words in your what do you call it, in your publishing name. So I can write Xavier, whatever, man. The name, I'll just put it there, man. My own is to sell books, right? So Xavier Publishing, that's the publishing name. I don't want to make it bold anymore. Okay, that's fine. So I'll click on share, then I'll click on download, and it has to be PNG. Then I want the highest. You can, okay, JPEG. I think I use JPEG. JPEG. Now I'll show you why I'm doing JPEG. You can just download the PNG, download JPEG, but I use JPEG anyways, so that I can show you how to upload it when it's time to upload it. Okay, so we have the best quality. We want the best quality, so click on download. Okay, so here comes what we designed. As you can see, this is exactly what we designed just in this tutorial. So there are different designing style. It depends on what you're trying to achieve. But what should inform your decision is what you get on Amazon, what people are doing. If you can do something better than what they are doing, shoot for that. Okay, that's what I always do. I always want to do something that will stand out. As you can see, all these covers that are showing up here now, they would not beat what I've created. Okay, I think I created something eye popping and all that. Okay, so that's just it. We've created a good cover. So in the next video, we're going to be uploading it into Amazon. We have our interior now. We have our cover, so we can now upload them in on our Amazon account. All right, so we'll do that in the next video.